Hey babe, how are we gonna get him to go back with us? Oh goodness, I got her first smile. Well, not her first smile, but one of her firsts. Here's her OOTD. What did you say?
Yo, I love you.
Sing it again.
My boss, help. I want to hold you.
Okay. We're at Millie's first appointment, and you guys, we are champs. I remember with Kipton not being confident at all with breastfeeding, and we literally she just went potty really quickly, and then we gotta change that. She just popped right on, and we just walked down the hall and into our little room that we're being seen in. Like, this so far has been just amazing. So we're done with the appointment. We are headed back home. Kipton Avery, hey, how many vlogs are you gonna start off with you picking your nose? Don't pick your nose, buddy.
I'm gonna show all your girlfriends this.
One day. Huh? Where are we? We're headed home. Anyways, so the appointment went awesome. She's such a freaking doll. I can't, you guys. So y'all saw where we had nursed like a champ in the office. She had pooped like a champ in the office. And she said she's never seen that low of bilirubin levels. When we were discharged, she had, was it 3.5 bilirubin level. And I think they can get discharged at like a 10. Like they're clear if it's a 10. So hers was just so low, so which is awesome. But she pooped so much while we were there. They also said that she has like a little rash on her body, and that's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's kind of like baby acne, but it's not on the face, it's the body one. So to expect that. And then she has little nubs on her boobies, and she does lactate, did she call it lactate?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But she had a little juice come out, which we died laughing because we've heard about it. We know that can happen, but whenever it happens to your baby and she's like, oh yeah, look. And we're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
look.
It's funny.
And then they checked her weight, and she is at 7.5 pounds. She was born at 714. So that's typical for day 3. My milk came in this morning. I'm super engorged, so I'm hoping from now on, we're gonna go back up past the birth weight. And she'll check again her weight at her 2-week appointment. But she didn't lose, they worry if you've lost, I think, 10% of your birth weight. So she's only lost, I think, like 7%, so they're not very concerned yet. So good breastfeeding job so far, and hopefully I'll change and make a UV and go even better.
Up.
Right? She said she looks great. She's a doll. Her color's perfect. Her bones and legs and hips are perfect, and everything's great. So good news, all good news. Now we are headed home, and we're gonna rest. He's gonna go pick up my prescription. It's just ibuprofen, but you guys, he's already got to go on base anyway to do like deer stuff. So I was like, yeah, get my ibuprofen because I don't have any at home. And last night I was almost in tears when I was nursing with the postpartum contractions, and I used all that juice because I only got the littlest bottle because I didn't know if it was going to work or not. So now I'm like about to send him to either Amazon or Walmart to get some more of that, because that does help a lot. Sonic! Woohoo! But yeah. Anything else?
No.
I think that's it. Kind of just gonna hang out at the house, like people with 3-day-old babies do. And enjoy all the cuddles, and maybe even have Cody go take a nap during the day because last night was rough, you guys.
It was rough.
We didn't, so the first 2 nights nights. I kind of just took all-nighter shift. And then, so the first night at the hospital, I just stayed up all night because I was on adrenaline and whatnot. And then at some point, I laid her in the bassinet and she was totally fine. So I took a nap with her, and that was 2 hours. I felt like a whole new woman waking up. And then the night after that, I stayed up all night until around 3. I asked Cody to keep an eye on her. And I just wanted someone to be awake with her while I napped, because she was doing this gag thing where she was gagging, but she couldn't get it out. And she did that like 3 times, and one time she even turned purple. So like anytime she did that, we had to like turn her over and pat her on her back so it could break it up and like she could get it loose and swallow. But then the pediatrician came in. We didn't even mention that to her, and she noticed she was doing it, and she said, "Don't panic. The way that she said their esophagus is or something, like they figure it out."
Yeah, so their airway.
So like, of course, we still assist her, but we don't panic when we actually close our eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Last night should have been the best night for us because we have the owlet, and we are obsessed with the owlet. It's just a good second set of eyes in our opinion. It'll go off if she's losing, or if it detects like low oxygen and whatnot. So what could have been a great night, because it's our first night where we didn't feel like we needed all eyes on her, she didn't let us take our eyes off of her. Every single time, both of us were up all night. I was awake nursing, then he was awake changing diapers and soothing. Then he was like, "Hey, I've soothed as long as I could," and she's hungry again. I was awake nursing. He was awake soothing and changing diapers, like all night, back and forth. Neither of us slept.
As soon as I would lay, or you, I think it's both of us. As soon as one of us would lay her down in the bassinet,
she would act like 2 minutes. Yeah.
In 1 mile, turn right.
She would give us 2 minutes, and we're like, yes. And then, nope, she would cry. So I think she was really needing food last night, and my milk came in this morning. So I suspect tonight to be a good night. Knock on wood, don't want to jinx it.
I pray that it is. I really do.
But yeah, I want to say it was at like 3. Cody let me sleep for 2 hours. So that was the first like stretch that I got, which was amazing. And then he fell asleep at 5, and then we all woke up, or I woke him up at 7 to get ready for our appointment this morning, which, mind you, our appointment wasn't until 10:30, but we needed all that time.
We did. We actually did need all that time.
Between caring for the dogs, feeding, changing, Kipton needed a bath.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right.
Yeah, anyways, we need those directions, so I'm gonna hop off here now, and I'll keep you updated on how our little day goes.
Good morning. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Are you gonna go to sleep on me? Are you gonna fall? Yes. Say hi, Millie. Say hi, Millie.
She milk junkie.
I don't know what she is.
I think you're in love.
I am in love.
I'm in love with Kipton. I'm in love with both of our kids. Like, it is hard to say. This is, like, we should stop.
Okay, you guys, so today Millie is 5 days old. She technically, her due date was tomorrow. Life has been, I don't know, we're on such a high with our kids. It's not just Millie. Even with Kipton, we have been on such like a love bliss around here. Like, It has been honestly truly amazing. We've had some lows as far as like the first night, or no, I think it was night 2 when we got home. My milk hasn't come in, so that was a long night with Millie. And then Kipton has had highs and lows as far as trying to share the attention. But for the most part, we are just on this like, we can't rub smiles off of our faces around here. It's been, uh-oh, Nixon's barking. Hush, 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 hush. Lily, hush. Anyways, we've had a lot of visitors come. So, my mom was there for like the delivery, and then my dad and stepmom came that night to bring Kipton to meet Millie. And obviously my sisters were there for the delivery. And then the next day, Devin came into town and she spent the entire day with us, which was honestly amazing to have her there to kind of help us with Millie, but also because we don't see her very often. So that day to just have Devin to ourselves, it was a cherry on top of the cake to having Millie here. And then that night, all of Cody's family came. I think that we had like 13 people in my postpartum room, which actually, it was actually the delivery and postpartum. They didn't move me. It was just all in one. And at that hospital, everybody compliments how amazing like everybody is and stuff, and how big the rooms are. So we definitely fit 13 people in there comfortably. But it was just awesome. Like all of his family came, his brother, his dad, his sister, his stepmom, whatever. So now we're just waiting on his Nana and Papa and Mom to come, because they kind of been a little sick. They have had colds, so they haven't came yet, but I'm sure they're going to come probably this next week. So when we got home, my friend Jenna came and spent the day with us, and then I'm trying to think who else. I don't want to like miss anybody. We were really grateful for everybody who came. Oh, that evening, my sisters came over again, and their husbands, or Jimmy came and met Millie, and then Lindsay just stopped in, so she didn't have her husband with her. She was going to the grocery store, so she just stopped in and saw Millie. And then that night, my brother and his wife came and met Millie, and Kaylee and her husband. So everybody's been coming. The next day, my friend Paige came and spent like the whole day with us. And on top of that, the night before, our friends Candace and Meryl came. Well, they came and they're going to stay the entire weekend. Well, now it's Sunday, so they're actually going to pack up and leave tonight. But they have been so helpful as well, especially with Kipton. They've been cuddling Millie, and honestly, people say like leave the new family members alone, or people who have babies, to leave them alone. But honestly, with our family and the way it's so big and hectic, if we were left alone, I think that we would go through like some kind of depression, honestly. So having them here to keep our brains busy, conversations flowing, like keep our eyes awake, because we're talking and chatting rather than about to fall asleep every second of the day. So it's just been amazing to have them here. They took Kipton up to the park yesterday, and right now they're outside riding around in his little car or bike. I'm not sure which one they chose, but like they are literally amazing. And I feel like we are so blessed to have so many family members and so many people that love us and Millie. This next week, it's going to start calming down. I'm sure like my aunts and stuff will come once they get a little better. And then my friend Brittany and Chelsea and their husbands are supposed to be coming too. So we're just super excited. Everybody's so excited to meet Millie. And yeah, it's been amazing. Like I said, I just feel like we can't wipe the smiles off of our faces. It's just been, we are in the best of the best right now. And I know when it starts settling down, there's going to be highs and lows, but we're on a high. And I feel like I haven't came off that high since the moment I pushed her out. Like, it's been amazing. But anyways, I feel like I'm just repeating myself 1,200 times. So today, once Candace and Meryl leave, we need to straighten up around the house, kind of pick up a little bit. We've actually kept it pretty, like, picked up. And Candace, she did my laundry. Like, she folded my towels and stuff. So she keeps it pretty picked up for me too. But we have our newborn photo session tomorrow, so that's super exciting. Oh goodness, all right, really quickly, let me tell you this and then I'll hop off. But this morning, Candace was like, I'm gonna go change Millie's diaper, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, like, you're amazing. And so she went into the room to change the diaper, and a couple minutes later, I hear her screaming, Brandee, hurry, come here. So I figured, okay, poop explosion, right? So I go in there, and I was not expecting to see what I saw. I thought it was just going to be like, she can't reach the wipes. The wipes ran out because there was so much, going on. No. I opened the door, and Millie's laying on the bed, and she shot out poo to Candace's shirt, down Candace's pajama pants. If you looked at the bed, it shot across the bed, it shot down the comforter, and then onto the bed skirt. Luckily, it's all white, so we just threw it in the washer, and hopefully the bleach will take it out, and onto the floor. So if Candace wasn't there, I'm pretty sure that would have shot all the way to the wall. It was Kipton never had anything like that happen. So I think that's hilarious that Millie welcomed Candace to our family and said, you know what? You want to change my diaper? I'm going to initiate you real nicely. So I thought that was hilarious. I've never seen anything like that. You hear about it on like Facebook, but I don't think like it ever happened to anybody in my family where it like everywhere. But anyways, I thought I would just share that with you guys. Y'all are probably thinking, yeah, you could have just left that out. But I want to have these memories because I never want to forget the first time she shot out poo everywhere onto my friend. Anyways, all right, I'll keep you guys updated as our day goes by. But if not, then I'll definitely film tomorrow when we are doing the newborn session.
Or where we ride our bike to?
Bike.
Huh?
A bike is over there.
But where are we at?
We're at the park.
We are at the park. That fun? Here. I want to record you. Wait, go down the slide. Come down the slide. Come on. Oh, go down on your stomach. Remember?
No, go just like this.
Ooh.
Wow, that's the biggest slide ever.
It's the biggest slide ever?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo.
Woohoo!
Your turn.
Okay, but I'm scared.
You can go slide and say, woohoo! You do that.
But I'm scared.
I'm all for your hand.
You hold my hand?
Yes.
Can you reach? Okay, ready?
Yes.
Ugh. Thank you.
You're welcome. You think?
Yep, I'm safe.
I do this as I go with this.
You gonna drive?
Yes. You're driving.
Why don't we
this
go
way.
get some ice cream?
What?
Can you drive me to the ice cream store?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, are we there?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta go to the monkey bars. Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Can we see? Kipton put his hood on because they have theirs on.
Sit. Son. Go. 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 Come. Son. Go. 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 Go get it. Go get it. Come. 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 Sit. Go. Come. Son, come. Sit. Son, come. Come here. Come on. Sit. Roll over. Alright.
Woohoo! Okay, do it again. Yep.
You have fun, dog? We'll have to come here more often, huh? Here, look.
No.
You gotta. What did he do?
You got it? Okay.
Uh-oh, she's tangled up.
You gotta untangle her.
Untangle her.
You gotta let go.
Let go.
Alright, she's there, son.
Okay, Sutton, come on.
Leave it stick there. We got more toys.
Come on. Say bye, Park.